But there are a bunch of muscle cars going by now, so I guess I'm done. Hello lovely people, welcome back. So today I'm going to be covering the futuristic side sci-fi TV shows. Also, if you're wondering why I sound like this, it's because I got my wisdom teeth removed. It is at the beginning of my last video, so you guys can check that out. But in the meantime, let's get started. Okay, so first up on the list for futuristic TV shows, I would have to say is Black Mirror for sure. If you guys have not seen it, you should definitely check it out. It is quite a few seasons now, I think 4. There's also kind of like a movie. Also, a reason I feel like you should definitely check out Black Mirror is because I'm seeing a lot of shows that I feel like are based on specific episodes of Black Mirror. So if you want more context or just know where that kind of concept came from, I think Black Mirror is a great show to check out. Now, if you're not sure about how the show is set up, just so you know, each episode is completely separate. They do not connect to each other in any way, shape, or form. Even though you might not like one episode, a different episode is definitely going to be completely different from the other episode that you watched. I do know that it is on Netflix right now, even though it wasn't originally a Netflix original series, but you can check it out on Netflix, and it's definitely a good show if you like futuristic stuff. Another show I wanted to mention is on Amazon Prime. I do believe it is a British production, and I did actually really like it, even though it took me a little bit longer to watch through. Right now, it's only one season, and that show is called The Feed. So, if you guys have seen Black Mirror, you will know that The Feed is expanding on a specific concept which happens to arise in Black Mirror, so it is definitely an interesting show to check out. It is a show that is set in the not so distant future, and it is definitely more on the dramatic side, so if that's something you guys are interested in, you should definitely check it out. Next on the list is an HBO show. It is American, and I think it's in its 3rd or 4th season, but it is very good, and that show is Westworld. So if you're interested in something that's not quite like some of the other futuristic shows that are out there, Westworld definitely falls into this category, and also it is a remake, so if you guys are interested, you could go and check out the original, but I definitely like the 1st and 2nd season of this show, so it is definitely something you guys should check out. Another show on the list, if you guys are looking for something that is more comedic, is a show which I really loved, and I do believe it was about 5 seasons, and that is the show Eureka. So if you guys are looking for something to watch that will last you a little bit longer, I think that Eureka is on Amazon Prime, and it is just a very funny show with a whole lot going on and very light and will keep you definitely entertained. So it is definitely one I have to recommend. It's basically about this regular guy who moves to a town which is full of extremely smart science people who are always creating something that will cause a problem for him. So it is definitely a good show to check out, and it's on Amazon Prime. The next show I have was an American CW show, and that is The 100. So I'm not sure how many seasons there are of that. It has been out for quite a while, and I think I watched through 4 seasons or something like that, but it will keep you going for a long time, and it is definitely a good watch. It's definitely set in the distant future, and it kind of has the premise of people being marooned on this post-apocalyptic Earth, and it is just a very interesting show to watch through. It doesn't necessarily go in the direction that you might think. Also, if you guys are looking for it, last that I checked, it was on Netflix. The next show that I wanted to mention is actually a Korean show, and it's one that I think is set in the kind of not too distant future, and it's a very interesting premise and not something that you usually see from K-dramas, so it is one that I definitely had to mention, and that show is called The Circle. It is set up like other Korean shows though, in the fact that it is a set number of episodes, so instead of it being multiple seasons, it is only a singular season of I think 20 or so episodes, but it is definitely a good show and one you should check out. Another show which I wanted to mention that's Korean is only 16 episodes, and that is the show Tomorrow with You. It is currently on Netflix, and it is a very good watch. It does have a little bit of romance and also a little bit of science to it, so I do think that it's a very good choice, and it's also something that you can watch through pretty quickly if you are interested, so it's definitely one that you should check out. The next show that I wanted to mention for you guys is a show that is on Netflix. It's American, and I really liked it, and they did bring it back for another season. I think it was 4 seasons total, and I really wish that it had kept going, but I think it was only 4 seasons, and that is the show Travelers. It is a very good show, and I really liked the entire premise. Basically, there are people from the future that are coming into our present, which is for them the past, and they're trying to fix things. It really felt like it was a good show, and it is something that will keep you going for a while, and it is a very good watch. So if you're interested, you should definitely check it out on Netflix. Another show on Amazon Prime, which is British and a very good watch, is the show called Humans. I watched the UK version. I'm not sure if there is supposed to be another version. It's currently 3 seasons actually. The 3rd season just came out, and it is a very good watch, kind of cerebral. It is set also in the not too distant future. It also has this very surreal feel, so I feel like it is definitely a good watch and one you should check out. Another show which I had to mention is a Korean show, and it was very popular and a very good watch, and it has a very interesting premise, and that is the show W, Two Worlds. It definitely falls into the sci-fi category for me, and I just feel like it was such a good show. I believe it was 16 episodes, so it's super easy to watch through, so you guys should definitely check that one out. Another good show which you can find on Netflix, which I believe is American, is the show Altered Carbon. They just released another season of it, and if you guys haven't seen it, then you should definitely check it out. If you've seen the trailer, I know the trailer might be a little bit confusing simply because of the premise of the entire show. If you guys haven't seen Altered Carbon, it is definitely one that you should check out because it has such an interesting premise. If you guys are looking for something that's fast-paced and quick to watch through, I would definitely recommend Altered Carbon. If you guys like this video, then please give it a thumbs up. Also, if you guys have any videos that are futuristic that you really like, please leave them down in the comment section because I would love to hear them. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.